If content is going to be the cornerstone of a long-term marketing strategy, you've got to have a place to house that content. To cut to the chase, you want to own the place that you put your content. Don't think for a second that it's a smart move to put your content, or at least your hub, in someone else's domain. For example, if you're the type that drives traffic to visit your Facebook page, your Instagram page, to go to Pinterest, all these places, won't be long until they might change something and then you no longer get all the benefits of that. I'll tell you a quick story. When we first started a blog at Bomba Photographers, we put that blog on Blogspot. We were able to sit down and put words to all the images we were shooting, and all of our target market really liked that, and we got immediate benefit from our blog. The problem is, all that benefit was short-term because we were not able in a Blogspot environment to embrace all the long-term benefits that can come from search engines crawling our content and then sending long-term ongoing traffic to our business. And about a year later, we realized that we had to go through the painful process of transferring all that over to our domain and setting up a blog on our domain so that we could own our content and that we would be the recipients of all the long-term benefit. The best way, in my opinion, to look at this conversation for most photographers is to try to really think about how you're setting yourself up on your website and how you're setting yourself up in the eyes of Google. So when you publish a piece of content, when you publish a website, when you have a gallery, even an image gallery that's all images, all of it gets crawled by Google. And when we say crawled, they send automated scripts out that goes and looks at your website, your blog site, all the different things that you publish. And they take stock of what you've done. They take stock of the words you've used, of the images you've placed, how you've structured that data all together. And then they go back and they run it through their algorithm. They look at everything from how fast your website is, to the words you use, to what's around the words you use, the images, everything that goes into that spits out what would be otherwise known as a ranking. Nowadays, the algorithm is extremely sophisticated and tries to put a greater emphasis on relevance and trust. What they're trying to do is match up what you're doing on your website with the searcher's intent. So if you were to go to Google right now and search for the term wedding band, how does Google know what to bring up? Because at first here, you might have thought of a band that actually plays live music at a wedding. Or you might have gone the other direction and thought about a wedding band that you put on your finger. And that's the thing about it. Google's job is to try to figure out, when you type wedding band into Google, which results to serve you. Here's the thing. Most people don't just search wedding bands. They'll add some sort of keyword to it. Just by adding one additional word, live, Google all of a sudden knows that it's all about music and to give all the results in that search query about music. So let's talk through some of the things that really make your site easy to understand and easy to interpret by Google. First off, you want a very easy, simple, and clear site structure. We don't want a lot of convoluted navigation and links. We want it to be fast, and speed is so vital these days. Typically speaking, photographers will want really beautiful big images, and those big images play very negatively at a site's speed. A couple of the things you really want to make sure you have is lots of descriptive content. People want text, Google wants to see text. You want to put a lot of really descriptive words around your beautiful images. Things like reviews help show you're an authority. Testimonials help show that you're trustworthy. Links from other trusted sites, other vendors, people that are in your space. These all help to point out that you're a professional and that you can be trusted by your clients. There are billions of searches every single day that are happening on Google. And for every single one of those billions of searches, Google has to find the best and the most relevant result or results to serve. It's a monumental task for them to do. And the way they do it is by considering all these different factors that we've gone through. The same can be said if you're maybe at a job and you're looking to hire someone. You're going to look over their resume and check their references. You're going to look and see what certifications they had and how well they've performed in other jobs. Do they have a degree? Do they have specialization? What I'm building at is Google is trying to match the way that we make decisions as humans because it gives the best results. And understanding how Google works helps you understand how to build a website that gets maximum benefit from the content that you're going to produce.